Hey, what's up, science class? Hey, hope you guys are doing great. Still plugging along. We're still stuck inside, quarantining in place. That's the name of the game. But that does not mean we cannot learn, and we are needing to learn. All right? So, moving on. We're going to be doing some reading with purpose this time. All right? I still need you guys to read these pages and answer these questions and let me know. So, keep that in mind. This is what we're reading for. So, first question that you need to listen for is what causes magnetism? That's right. What causes magnetism? That's question one. Question two, what happens when you break a magnet into two pieces? All right. Three, how can you destroy magnetism? Four, name some materials that can be made into magnets. And five, name some materials that are not magnetic. So keep that in mind. Now, listen as I read so you guys understand. Usually this is about the time where I would ask if you want the accent or not. And guess what? It's been a while since I've done it. So you're going to get the British accent. So we're going to start on page 356. All right. Scientists have observed that some atoms have north and south magnetic poles. In most substances, though, the atoms point in all different directions. As a result, the atoms cancel out each other's magnetism. So, these substances are not magnetic. Materials that are non-magnetic include wood, copper, plastic, rubber, gold, and glass. In addition, magnets are not attracted to these materials. So look at figure A. In a non-magnetized material, the magnetic fields of atoms do not line up. Right there. Now look at figure B. In a magnetized material, these magnetic fields of atoms line up. Figure B. In substances, atoms can be made up to line up so that they are aligned in the same direction. Remember what we did with the crowbar and whacking it on metal. We lined up those atoms, guys. Remember, we picked up the paper clips. All right, keep it in mind. Only a few materials can be made into magnets. They include iron, nickel, cobalt. Magnets are attracted to these materials. So, we took a crowbar made of iron, whacked it, lined them up. That's what we did. Next, we're on page 357, making a magnet. One of the simplest ways to make a magnet is to make an iron wire and stroke it with a magnet. Hold one of the poles of the magnet at one end of the wire. Slowly stroke the magnet in one direction down the length of the wire. After 4 or 5 strokes, the wire will become a magnet. Figure C shows how to do this. Figure C. What do you think will happen if you cut the wire into 2 pieces? Look at figure D. Each of the 2 pieces would become magnets. Or, well, cutting stuff right there. Figure E shows that each piece of wire will contain atoms that are lined up in the same direction. When a magnet is broken into 2, each half of the magnet with a north and a south pole. Pay attention there, that's a question. Demagnetizing a magnet. You can break a magnet into 2 parts. This action will not destroy a magnet's magnetism. Both parts remain magnetic. However, it is possible to destroy magnetism or demagnetize a magnet. Have you ever tried to demagnetize a magnet? 2 common ways to demagnetize a magnet are by heating it or by striking it with a hard blow. The figure below illustrates these 2 ways to demagnetize a magnet. Both of these actions can cause atoms to rearrange themselves so that they are no longer facing the same direction. Remember, we took an iron bar, we whacked it with metal, and we lined them up. We hit it again, and it became demagnetized. We learned that from MacGyver. Remember, you guys can do this. Until then, Kill it, grill it, whack it, stack it. Be safe and be sanitary. Have a good day.